I just wanted to make this quick video because last night there was something on my mind that really upset me. It was a lot of different things, but basically I was thinking when some trans people, I'm mostly talking about trans girls, kind of judge other trans women for like, if a trans woman's misgendered and they get upset about it, but if this trans woman, wasn't wearing feminine clothes, then they're kind of like, well, what are you expecting? If you're wearing jeans and a baggy hoodie, like, you're not making the effort to look feminine. And I'm just like, the reason why I have a problem with this is because, like, in my personal experience being trans, I've experienced a lot of transphobia outside, especially in my early state, I say early stages, I guess, but the first time I started wearing stuff because I live in a small conservative town. If to be visibly trans in this town, like good luck. You just get so many looks, people shouting things at you in their cars or whatever, people taking photos on their phones, stupid teenage girls laughing at you, guys following you around supermarkets, which that has happened to me. Mums encouraging their kids to laugh at me, which is piss poor parenting. But I've experienced all of this and it's horrible. And I just think it's not fair to say to another trans woman, well, if you don't want to be misgendered, then you should start dressing feminine then. It's like, it's scary. And I know there might be some trans women being all like, well, of course it's scary, but you've got to make the first step. It's like, no, you don't understand. It's with bigotry now has gotten worse in the UK. I don't feel safe in this country anymore. It feels dangerous now. I'm just talking about living in the UK. It feels dangerous now to go outside and be openly, visibly trans. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, granted, if you live in a city like London or Manchester, that might be a little better because it's a city that, maybe people in cities are more open-minded, and that's usually where a lot of LGBT stuff is. So maybe you're safe living in a city, but if you're living in a small town or village, it's so much harder, and people are so much nastier and narrow-minded, and it also really gets to me late at night and really upsets me because it's like I want to go outside and be myself. I want to dress like this outside, but I'm too scared to do it because of the constant transphobia I've experienced, and I just get to a point where I think to myself, I just don't think I'm just ever gonna truly be my true self. Like, I'm 32 now. I'm gonna be 33 in October. I just feel like I'm getting older every year, well, because I am, but you know what I mean. And I just feel like I'm just running out less and less time, and I just think, but it's not my fault though, and that's what I'm trying to say when some trans people are like, well, you're not making the effort. It's not that. It's transphobia. It's like bigotry outside that makes being trans hard and difficult, and it's them. And that's why some trans people are like not making the effort, like they're going outside and they're boy moding because maybe they just don't feel safe to fully be their true selves outside, so you really shouldn't blame them. And I just and like I said, like, I just feel like I don't think I'm ever going to be my true self ever. I just don't feel like it's a possibility. I hope that changes. I hope maybe eventually I move to a more open-minded city, hopefully. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but that's the dream. But I need help with doing that. I can't just do things on my own because I'm autistic. I need help. But for autistic adults, there's not a lot of help out there. And if you try asking for help, then neurotypicals are like, well, you should be doing this. And it's like, you didn't tell me to do that, and you're not giving me any help. I need help to do this. And I keep telling them, hey, fucker, I need help doing this, and they don't listen. They don't listen to me, and then they give me shit like, well, you didn't do the thing. You didn't give me help. Anyway, that's another video. And yeah, I feel like I'm just going to be repeating myself, but I think I got the point across. I'm maybe all over the place because I have autism, ADHD, whatever. But yeah, I just don't know. The rapid transphobia in the UK, it just feels dangerous to be trans now in this country. I don't feel safe in this country. I don't blame trans women who don't dress feminine in public because maybe they're stealthing, they're doing it for their own safety. Um, I don't think it's fair to judge other trans people's appearances where they're like, well, if you don't want to be misgendered, start dressing feminine. I don't think that's fair. I think it's quite harsh. And yeah, this was just something I was just plaguing my mind last night and upsetting me. So I felt like I should make a video to say something. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this or any other trans people are going to watch this, but you know. And yeah, I feel like there's more to say or I haven't explained myself clearly, but I think I've said everything. And I'll just be repeating myself. So, yeah.